If it wasn't for this Morgan stuff, if I was his girlfriend, I would say I can't be with you because there's no future with you. There's no
You
vision.
mean even if it wasn't for this
even if it wasn't for that.
Even if it wasn't
for that.
Even
I
if
would
that
be
wasn't
looking
in the
at that
picture.
man like you ain't got no vision, no plan, no backbone, no gumption. You can't lead the family. I will not be giving you no kids. Like, ain't no way. Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Big Brother season 27. We will be talking about all of Keanu's HOH week. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I am an attorney and a pop culture writer. So much to unpack on this last episode of Big Brother. Should we start with Mickey getting voted out, or should we actually start?
We can start at the beginning of this one. Let's start at the beginning of the week.
Know. Yeah, because I was like, there was a lot going on. Personally, I was like, yay and like nay on Keanu. I was like, yes, say all what you're saying to Vince. But then I also was like, you still want to work with this man? Like, what?
When he was like, okay, so let's start this off. So Keanu wins HOH, which was definitely oh shit, what's about to happen? You know, I think that was everyone's sentiment across the BB universe. Like, what is this man about to do? He inevitably puts up Mickey, Vince, and Morgan. Okay, so I was with him though, because I was like, yeah, you keep trying to forgive Vince, and he keeps backstabbing you. He keeps blindsiding you. So I was all for it. I was all for, like, when Keanu was like, this wouldn't be the worst thing, because at least I know my allies will no longer be going home at your hands. I was like, eat him up, Keanu, eat him up, because he has not been a good ally to you. He's really only been a good ally to Morgan, to be quite honest.
To him. And now to himself, it's like, literally, I'm sure if I think hard enough, I can think of times when he has not been a good ally to Morgan in the past. For sure. Like, Vince is just here for himself. You know what I'm saying? This whole week, it's like, it's giving pathetic. It really is. Like we said last week, we thought he was like this mastermind type of player, but all the crying that he did. And then he had the nerve in the last episode, or was it this episode, to be talking about in the diary room, like Keanu putting up his ally. That was the dumbest move ever. It's like, bruh.
Right.
Like, I need you to stop.
Yeah,
like, you have no ability to call anyone's moves dumb. Like, you just literally don't. You don't. So I'm done with that, man. But yeah, Keanu, he was preaching with it. Okay, there was a time when Vince was like, "Oh, I'm begging you." He said, "I don't need you to beg. I need you to win." And I'm like, and then the one for me was when he was like, "Oh, I'm a friend. I'm an ally. I take what you say into consideration." So you take what I say into consideration and blow it out your ass. Like, that's what you do.
Yeah,
like I just like, yes. It's like, don't play me. Like,
yes. I think in that same conversation, he's said something like, because he was like, I got duped into, like, you know, Rachel does whatever she wants, and like she could just and he was like, you mean to tell me they duped you into voting for her as a sympathy vote? Like, that sounds like such bullshit. There's no way you're that dumb. There's no way you're that dumb. And Vince, I am dumb. Like,
Vince, he was killing me. Like, all of that, because it's like either you play it or you don't. It's like a train wreck to watch. It's like, you want to just look away. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment watching this shit. Like, what is happening? Like, him playing that role is acceptable if you playing that role. But when he comes to the DR, it sounds like this is who he is. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like I'm a pussy, I'm a bitch. I just...
It's quite concerning.
Just breathe.
It's quite concerning. And if it wasn't for this Morgan stuff, if I was his girlfriend, I would say I can't be with you because there's no future with you. There's no
You mean
vision.
even if it wasn't for this
even if it wasn't for that.
Even if it wasn't for that. Even if that wasn't,
I would be looking at that man like, you ain't got no vision, you ain't got no plan, you ain't got no backbone, you ain't got no gumption, you can't lead the family. I will not be giving you no kids. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah. And that's the thing though. It's like, it's so funny because like Keanu, just tangent for a quick second, Keanu is giving me girlfriend who is believing this guy over and over and over type of shit, right? And I'm like, he has been with this chick for 7 years. It's like he might be doing the same kind of shit that he do with Keanu
I
with
lost
her.
the job, babe. I don't know what to do. They laid me off. They fired me. I can't figure it out, babe. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But no. I'm gonna light up. Like, I'm gonna lighten up. I ain't gonna go too hard on him.
But because you're a 37-year-old man, unemployed, and you walking into this house. First week we thought he was gonna be a mastermind. We did. We said he seems like he's gonna be
a player,
a gamer, but it's just shaping out to be
disappointing,
piss poor. Like, I hate to say it, but like, damn.
And it's like the worst part of it is not even the fact that it's pathetic. Like, the worst part to me is like, you literally just don't, you're just like a weasel. He keeps calling himself a weasel, but you are a weasel. You just don't have any integrity about who you're riding with. It's literally just you over everybody. Like him, like for all the stuff going on this week at the live feeds, like the whole thing of like possibly putting Lauren up. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was down with that. Then the whole let's trick Morgan to think that such and such is going up when Morgan will probably go home against Ashley.
Right.
Like, it's like, make it make sense. Like, you are trying to sit here and have people have sympathy towards you, but you're moving like a straight up villain that just cries. You're moving way sleazy, no integrity. You can do that, but own it. All the crying is throwing me off, and then being in a DR, like bruh, it's like womp womp.
Yeah,
thought it was gonna be something.
He's an odd one. He's definitely an odd individual. Like, it's like, do you lack confidence? Do you lack direction and strategy? Are you a manipulator? Do you not care about other people? Like, it's so much going on in the way that he's playing. Even this whole Morgan thing, and then like you're still saying goodnight to Kelsey on live feeds, or talking about how Kelsey is not a jealous type of girlfriend, and Morgan is like, I'm so happy Kelsey's not jealous because she would want to kill me. Like, y'all are making a mockery out of what you're doing when you know it's inappropriate and it's toting a very thin line. It's like, Vince, what is happening here?
Girl, some things are gonna go down. I felt it in my spirit. When I saw the closing hug, I said, something's going down this week. I just personally think that, feed watchers, I think something's going down this week, because what's happening, and I'm unclear how like this developed, because Morgan was all on Zach at first, but now it's like, I don't know. It's like, she's gotta have it. I don't know.
That's just it. She's gotta have it. She needed something. She needed some attention, and Vince was giving it to her when Zach wasn't. And so I think she just cuddled right on up into it.
It's crazy because he just literally didn't have her best interest at heart. Like, really willing to have Ashley on the box. She would have went home. And I'm actually surprised because Keanu was so dead set on splitting them up that Keanu did not use that as leverage with Morgan. I would have went back and ran and told it, baby. But Keanu is because he's not that smart of a player. But I would have told. He's still drinking the Kool-Aid. He just thinks that, like, okay, you need a little punishment. But it's like, no, he need a new moral compass.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
He need a new.
That's Keanu's problem in the game. He feels like he can hand out punishments, and that's him playing the game. And it's like, you're not playing a game, baby. Like, your job here is not to hand out punishments. If you want to give a fuck around and find out moment, you send him home. Point blank. Period. You don't leave him in the game to continue to mess up your chances of moving forward. That makes absolutely no sense. So what you thought you just bought, like, and you know nothing about this other alliance, like. You think you're acting like you're doing this with like an all-seeing eye, and you know absolutely nothing about how this game is moving outside of the few interactions you have with people. And everyone's interactions with you at this point are very careful because you've burnt the bridge completely down with Rachel. So
okay, so let's go into Veto. How'd you feel about the Ashley and like, so like, I know I'm skipping past the Veto. I'm gonna go back to the Veto. What'd you think about it? Because I got my thoughts. I don't want to taint your thoughts, so go ahead, your thoughts first.
I was like, girl, this ain't the time. This is not the time. It wasn't the time for that type of speech. I didn't think it was necessary. Will talking about, so you read him from film. I'm like, it was barely a read. This man over here talking about some, are you done? Are you done? Like, it was not taken seriously. But I got it. I know Rachel and Will, they was trying to, back her up and say, job well done. But it just wasn't necessary. I feel like if it was like a true blind side of a moment, then maybe, but that wasn't a true blind side of a moment. I think it was clear as day. It was either going to be you or Ava. Like, there's no way he was going to put Lauren or Kelly up. Like, whether you had a conversation with him or not, like, Ashley, you know enough about what's going on to know it's either you, possibly Rachel, or Ava. Like, BFFR.
Like, I think it's just that she don't like him, and she wanted a acceptable vehicle to vent her frustration on him, right? So I have so many thoughts. One, I didn't think it helped her game or Rachel's. I'm like, y'all, pipe it down. Like, pipe it down. I personally think it helped. It actually could be seen as annoying. You see Ava popped up like, keep my name out your mouth.
I love that part. Now, that part was great. I'm like, Ava, I feel like could have really... I would have loved to see Ava in an old school version of BB, because I feel like she just the New York vibe, the willing to say tell it like it is. Yeah. It would have been good. It would have been good. Yeah.
But the thing is so interesting. Like, me and my sister, we used to watch Sister growing up, and we used to call certain, like, when people tell people off, like a Tamira curse out, like, or whatever, because they be like, baggy ass, want to walk on the side of the curb, sitting on your mama's house. Like, they used to string together all these things, and like, it's like, and step, like, you know, it was the 90s or whatever, or was it the early 2000s, whatever it was, it was, you know, it was given,
no, they definitely did do that's that. What her they would go back and forth.
Yeah, it's like you and your son something. It was just such a long curse out, and it was just like
with no curse words because it was Disney Channel, but still, you knew what they were saying,
right? And that's what she was giving to me. She was giving a little Tamira sister curse out that she was just like, with your Tarzan, you forgot to put on your stuff. And so it was just like, it was super long, and I was just like, at a point, Will was like looking like I during the actual thing, Will looked like he was like, look.
Yes,
he looked like he was like, can we wrap it up? A lot of people look like they were kind of like, let's wrap this up. And so I don't think it was a great look for her, but it wasn't like it's like the thing that she has going for her is that it's Keanu, and we all have like, and people in the house have a certain view and opinion about Keanu. So it's like, I guess he just got you to your edge, girl, but it still wasn't a good look.
Yeah. Agreed. I will say, though, for Rachel, I was like, after that, right, and Rachel was like backing her up, I was like, Rachel's not lying. She is very loyal to her people. She gonna stick up, because she did the same thing when Catherine was trying to come at Ashley for smiling, when Mickey took over Riley's HOH. And so, that's that, when it just comes to friendship, right? Like, that's the type of friend that you want, that is going to have your back. So what they say, I support women's rights and wrongs.
But yeah, you know, Rachel's this because she's from that old school style of Big Brother. Like I feel like I count anything like 14 and below as like old school Big Brother. Like I think 15 and above became new school, especially because like I feel like season 15 had all that racism stuff in it, and it just kind of pushed the way people interact and watching themselves and being mindful of what they say to a different level. So I feel like not Dan, who season was it? It was Dan's season 14. That and below, I think, was like old school. But yeah, they used to do that. Call out beat. They used to let too much hang back in the day.
They did. It was a lot.
And so I think Rachel's just like of that style. And I feel like her and Ashley, she liked this. She like, oh, I got a tag team buddy. Right. Okay. Like she liked that. So, you know, we'll see. But we skipped to the veto like ceremony and stuff. But let's talk about the veto and playing. And then Angela was there. I'm like, not her being a celebrity now.
No, honestly, that mess was hilarious. I was getting annoyed with how many times the little thingy came to swipe off their pieces. Knocked it down. So I was like, really, I know they're annoyed in there. I'm sure. I know they was frustrated.
Yeah. The veto draw, of course, was everybody like Kelly and Lauren. But Keanu picked Kelly, even though Rachel was, you know, like, pick me. What do you think about that?
I mean, he did what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, Keanu. I guess he felt like I didn't put you on the block, so that should have been enough of a display of trust and trying to rebuild this relationship. But I mean, it's Rachel. She wasn't going to take it like that. So why would you want,
I think,
you know what I'm saying? If you're saying that you trust me, why would you want somebody else to play?
Yeah, I think that Keanu just knows what needs to be done when he has a good read of the situation, but he just doesn't have a good read of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I think that in that situation, he thought like, oh, Kelly's gonna do what I want her to do, and Rachel's probably not. She's gonna do her own thing, and so it is what it is. I'm gonna do what needs to be done, and that's Kelly. But of course, like he didn't have a good read of Kelly. Kelly was just like, I'm not saving Vince, you know. But yeah, I wanted so many things to play out this week. I wanted to see Vince at the end on the block. All that good stuff. What'd you think about Morgan almost about to use the veto on?
I was like, she better not. And if she do, she deserved to go home. That's how I felt. Like, and then you went and you asked Rachel, what do you think I should do? What did you think Rachel was going to tell you in that moment? Like, you know, I thought it was ridiculous. I thought like, okay, this girl is drinking the Kool-Aid and she needs to take a step back, because as soon as that idea was presented, it would have been a hell no out my mouth. Why would I not take myself off the block? And to save someone who already knew about the idea, you know, it just, I don't know, like Vince sitting there going along with it like he's never heard it. I was just like, bro, I'm so done with Vince. Like, I'm so done with Vince. That wasn't cool at all. This man is
not good. He's, you know, it's like I said, if he owned his game, then I'd be like, you know, hate him or love him, but the way he's like not owning it is just like, bruh, it's very pathetic. And it's like, if you're gonna go in here and be like Dr. Will or whoever, be Dr. Will or whoever. People hate them. I you know, I'm not a huge fan of Dr. Will and the way he played, but at the same time, he's got tons of fans, you know.
Everybody my do a fast. A fan. Let's see Will. What your willpower is. No, let me stop. No,
I didn't even hear what you said.
I was like getting everybody to do a fast. Let's see where your willpower is.
What's that? Is that from his season?
That was season. Charlotte was in early. What's that, 2 or 3?
I mean, his season. Was he season 2?
Yeah, right? 2. Yeah. When he convinced everyone to do a 3-day fast or something like that, or a 24-hour fast. He was like, I want to see where everyone's willpower is, how much
that's so funny.
Determination they have.
Okay, so should we transition into the blockbuster?
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's get into this blockbuster. Bro, I this entire time I have been like, man, you know, Mickey, she can go if she got to, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, I do want to see Ashley go a little bit farther. Like, I just want to see her turn it on a little bit. Like, she keeps saying it's gonna happen in the later half of the game after jury. But yeah, when they was playing, as soon as Julie said, "Let the things go," I said, "Boy, if you don't win this blockbuster, girl, like I wasn't even looking at Vince and Ashley. Like I was zoned in on Mickey's case, and I was like,
Really?
yes. I said, yes, stuff them in there, girl. Stuff them in, like, because that's the strategy I would have had. Like, pick up as many balls as possible to put them in. But I'm like, she kept counting. I'm like, girl, stop counting. Just dump them. You see that you're right. Just go. And that's ultimately what lost it for her, because she would have had it. She was ahead of Vince for a little while.
I really thought she was going to pull it out. Like I did like a quick assessment. I looked at Ashley. I was like, Ashley was looking like, where's
no, literally.
Did she even end with any balls?
And I saw that she had to take them out because I think she got one or two wrong. I was like, girl, it's a done deal.
I saw that too. As soon as I saw her trying to search, like, she was like, I said, she's not winning. So I was like, next person. And I saw Mickey. I was like, oh, okay, my girl gonna win. And it's like, she your girl, but she not your girl.
Yes.
It's like frenemies, you know. As a fan, it's like, I just be rooting for her, but at the same time, just so exhausted and a little turned off by her, you know. And even this episode, I was like, girl, she done take her hair down, and she, as a fellow, you know, Lock sister, I was like, everything is giving. I was like, you are beautiful. Your style, your swag, everything's beautiful. God done gave you the blessings, girl, and you just have to walk right into it. I said it before. Whatever's going on with her personality and how she approaches it, it's just like, it's too much. And so I've had mixed thoughts on it, but I was rooting for her in that moment. I really was, because I didn't want to see her and Ashley. I was like, not the two black girls on a block together.
Yes. Side note,
so I was like,
Kelly
dang.
basically rooting for a black person to go home. We can get into that in a moment. And all her nonsense on live feed
update. Was it the thing about the monkeys? Because I heard something about monkeys.
Yeah, she said something about monkeys. She said something about, you know, optically it wouldn't look right if, you know, so and so didn't vote to keep me when it was two other black people. She's doing too much.
Hold up. What did she say? Optically.
Yeah. So when it was,
and this is
last week when she was on the block.
But okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which they were talking about somebody voting. I don't know who it was. And I think basically Kelly was like, well, optically it wouldn't look right if Mickey didn't vote for, or something like that. Something to the extent of somebody voting for somebody specific, and it was a black person voting for another black person to stay, because then it would have been like another cookout situation, is what she was trying to allude to. This week is when she brought in the monkeys while she was talking to Lauren.
Yeah. Kelly, she do suspect behavior. Ever since that Beyonce, her dog, you know, she's scared of Beyonce to name the treats. Yeah, like, she been on my list, okay? She been on my watch list.
She ain't on mine, I already know. It's clear as day. You ain't got to watch it too much longer. Then she talking about grinding up ants and putting in people's foods. She's also an odd individual. She's an odd individual.
She is.
Yeah.
It's like, y'all check. Look. Moving on. You got anything else to say about her?
No, that was it on Kelly. But anyway, so back to Mickey. Yeah, I would like to see Mickey play again. I would like to see her come back and play again.
I don't think she would be great as a player again.
I think come back, watch, see where your demise was, because she looked shocked when she got out that house and was talking to Julie.
Because she don't read this. She like Keanu a little bit. She ain't read none of these situations going on well at all. Like when she was all buddy with Riley, when she was a secret HOH and took his HOH from him, and then decided to keep them to get. She was gonna work with them. Right. Like it's like the fact that she was trusting this Morgan Vince thing, all of this, like, back and forth with Ashley, all this back and forth with Morgan, all of this back and forth with Rachel. It's like, I don't understand why she don't, like, she was shocked. Like, I was like, why
Yeah,
this
she
girl is
was
shocked.
stunned.
Like, I saw the shock in
Yeah.
her face. It was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you really thought, like, and she was up there like, I might stay on the block because I think I'm good regardless. Keep the noms the same. It's like, that would have been a dodo move too. Like, look.
Yeah.
She ain't had the read right, because and that's why somebody in the chat, we were talking earlier, and some of the girls were like, "Oh, I'm so nervous." I was like, "This is a done deal."
Oh yeah,
like,
as soon as Vince won, I already knew she's going home.
Yes, it's like Mickey been about to be the one going home. Like, every week she has saved herself. Like, what she did, Veto one week, and then she had Blockbuster another week. She has been a dead man walking since that week. You know what I'm saying? Since the first week that she won Blockbuster or whatever. I knew she was going home. So it is what it is. And so it's like, how she don't recognize she don't feel it in the air. What's that song? I can feel it. Yeah.
I feel like she might get some introspection though when she goes back and she has to rewatch and see what happens and how she rubbed people the wrong way. Because it might not have been like a conscious thing. You know, like, some people need.
I definitely don't think it's conscious.
Some people need moments to like grow into themselves, like to see themselves, and she might. I feel like she could have that moment with this, because she doesn't seem like she's trying to be a mean-spirited person. And I do also wonder too, with just like her line of work, if that has anything to do with like just being so direct, so straight to the point, and like being able to put on this like, I got you, but also too like, you getting on my nerves, bitch. Like, count your days.
And being like very direct, like, and being very like, so are we doing this or not? Because like, businesswomen, I find that like a lot of women who are in business and like who are entrepreneurs and things like that, some of the more successful ones, they are a little like cut and dry, cut and dry. Yeah. I just think she was just so mafia. Yeah. Like, it's just like, girl.
Yeah, but I would like her. I feel like she has the capacity to grow. And so I wouldn't mind.
I think I could see her on like a reality show. I could see her on something else.
Show too.
Like I could see her on something
else. Maybe they'll call her for the Traitors.
That I could see her on. That I could see her on. Like, I don't think that this is the end or has to be the end of reality TV for her. But I just don't think for Big Brother, I don't think, like, this whole cast is one of the more peculiar casts I feel like we've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, and Bye said bad. That he liked all the cast. I was like, are you lying up here?
Look. When I put in the chat, I said, when this man came on, because I forgot that they do more. I was about to turn the TV off. I just happened to have the TV still on. And I was like, not this whole puzzle and this riddle for it to be Lance Bass. I was like, the only celebrity I want to see, the super fan, I want to see is Rihanna. Okay, if it ain't, I don't care nothing about no Lance Bass.
That would be wonderful to get her. They should get her.
Hey, if it ain't Rihanna, keep that. Keep that. You know what I'm saying? Give us more episode, I guess.
And every time they give them clues, I'm like, I don't know. I would have never guessed. Okay, fishing, bass, the waving, bye. Like, I would have just never guessed Lance Bass.
I also was not an NSYNC fan, so that wouldn't have been like something. But like, when they did the clues for Rachel, like, some people did guess the Rachel. I didn't pay attention to the clues. I'm always like, the day they're about to be like, all right, reveal who the person is, and I see, oh, the clues. I'll be trying to figure it out in the 5 seconds before they say who it is. But yeah, no. Was there anything else in this episode that we haven't, or not this episode, week. The whole week, the eviction, the veto, the HOH?
Now that we have made it to jury, who are you voting for? Or who are you rooting for?
Voting like I'm in the house. Like, no. Who do I like? I definitely am definitely Rachel, Ashley, Will leaning like above anybody. Ava's cool, but I don't think she's done enough to win, I definitely don't want Lauren, Kelly, or Vince. It's like, Kelly is I do not want to win. That'd be the worst possible outcome. Vince would be next.
You know what?
Lauren would be after that.
Of that.
And then Keanu, Ava. And I don't know the order of Rachel, Will, and Ashley, to be honest, but Will is rising up for me. You've been a
I'm riding with
Will fan.
Will. I'm riding with Will. I want Will to win. I feel like he has positioned himself well, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody hates him. Everybody wants to have the conversations with him. And that it's so funny. My boyfriend and I, we were watching The Snake. It's a new show. I don't know what actually network it is because we was watching it on Tubi. But I think it's actually on Amazon. But anyway, it's a new show, and the guy who won, he had all the relationships, and I was like, the relationships get you at the end of the day. Like, you can't beat them social relationships. Those, oh, I'm never going to vote you out, Zach, because you gave me and my wife, you know, you thought of me to give me and my wife this vacation. Or, Rachel, I respect you because you gave me my HOH bet. Like, those things just go a very, very long way in these competitions. And it's social skills that often people do not have. And so I feel like if you got the social skills, baby, you deserve to win. You deserve to win.
Yeah, like Big Brother is more of a social game than Survivor. You know, it is a social game. That's why it's kind of like, it sucks when you have like a winner like Jag, who is really like it's social and strategy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess Jag wasn't necessarily like I don't know what he was, to be honest. I guess he was a social player. Yeah, everybody liked Jag. But I guess I kind of discount his win. One, because he got kicked the fuck out the house. Okay. And got voted back in. I was like, that's like the Survivor of Redemption Island or whatever the hell that was when they had the winner come back from. Bruh.
Yeah, no, you go.
When you get kicked out, you need to be gone. Like, battle backs are okay, but they need to announce them. Don't do them. Like, announce them. But that one was just too deep in the game. Like, you got to do a battle back with the first four, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, he won his competitions. He was just like, competition. That's really how he won.
Yeah.
And so the social aspect of the game, I guess I kind of forgot about. But I guess he had a social game. But yeah, it's a social game, but it's also like a strategic game. But it does feel like it's turning more into like competition and social more than strategy. Like, I need a good strategist to pop up in these streets.
I think the Blockbuster.
I might have to go in there and apply and give him a strategist in the streets.
Yeah. I think also too, the Blockbuster takes away the element of strategy just a bit. Because it makes things so unpredictable the night of eviction, which is what you're working towards. It's like eviction every single week. So there's that. Mickey's losing game move for you. What do you think it was?
Like her HOH, like sending Jimmy home. Like, I felt like everything stemmed from there.
Agreed. I was just thinking, like, when you had Jimmy and Kelly on that block, y'all should have sent Kelly home. Y'all been trying to send Kelly home ever since, and she still went home.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who's gonna win HOH tonight. And speaking of the Blockbuster, when you said that, just like whatever, it reminded me of how they've been holding this Blockbuster to the end. I'm like, bruh, that's what I came for. Give it to me. Like, they've been holding that Blockbuster.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna announce the Blockbuster with the jury, but
it's not enough people. They did say something about the Hotel White Lotus, right? At the end, but
I think that's going to be like a janky type of thing, maybe.
Oh, janky week? Oh. I don't know. I have to Google next time.
I think that's all we have for this week. Yeah. Drop your comments below. Who are you rooting for at this point? And what you think was Mickey's game losing move. Until next week, y'all, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Bye.